What's up, y'all? Day 4 on the self-care check-in. All right. Why are we here? We're here to spend a few intentional minutes checking on our self-care needs. Okay. Because the whole science behind self-care revolution, or the daily 5, is that once you see what you need self-care wise, you cannot unsee it. Okay. So 5 minutes, we're gonna check in. All right. I'm gonna share my own day. I've been running around today. Okay. Chilling with family and stuff like that. However, and I'm late on this check-in, but however, I'm still checking in, okay? But I did do good with water today. I didn't do so well with food. All right, so that's something that I need to think about going into the rest of this night and addressing tomorrow, okay? Now, if you want to follow along, I have a workbook. You can check that out in the bio, because it's going to list out each daily pillar: hydration, nourishment, movement, rest, and reflection. Because those are the buckets that you need to touch every day, all right? It may look different for everybody, right? Whatever's in your rest bucket or in your movement bucket or whatever, it's going to look different. It might be a 5-minute walk for this person. This person might be doing 55-minute workouts for their movement. It just depends. Everybody's different, but you need to touch those 5 buckets every day in order to make sure that you show up and be able to make decisions from a place of strength and competence, versus showing up depleted and making decisions out of desperation and survival. That's crazy. Okay, so that's the whole point of this 30-day check-in. I want y'all to get in the comments below and let me know, how often do you assess your self-care needs? How often do you do that? How often do you be like, what am I eating? What am I drinking? How often do you revisit your routines? Okay, are you getting what you need? Because when you skip stuff like that and be like, oh, I'll just take care of myself later, you're like sending messages to yourself that you're not that important, that whatever you're putting ahead of yourself is much more important. And why wouldn't you want to show up like from a place of strength, not dehydrated, not starving, not like lacking sleep? Like, be the best version of yourself. That's how you start. Take care of the basics. All right. That's all this check-in is about. Because the work in including self-care daily, the work is actually in just spending that few minutes figuring out what you need, because you can't unsee it. Now that I know I didn't do so good on food today, that's going to be on my mind until tomorrow when I check in. All right. So I'm going to meet y'all here tomorrow between 7 and 7:15. I know I was late today, but don't hold it against me, because I still showed up. Okay. Also, you can check me out at selfcaremattersdaily.com. You can download the free self-care tracker and try to figure out how you can include more self-care in your day. All right. Now, you can also follow me on YouTube. If you're not seeing this on YouTube, you're seeing on Facebook, get over to YouTube, Self-Care Revolution, and vice versa. Get over to Facebook if you're on YouTube. Follow